Hi, everyone. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, depending on where you are viewing from. How is everything? How have you been? Hello, if you can hear me, say yes, I can hear you. I miss you guys. Today, we are going to be dealing with the topic emotional intelligence. It's a very, very vital and interesting topic. Sit tight, get ready, get your popcorn, get your drinks, get everything you need to get. Just sit tight and enjoy the class. I know you're going to enjoy it because emotional intelligence is hinting now. And I pray that at the end of this class, you'll learn something new, something different, something you've never heard before, something you think you know. You will learn, unlearn, and relearn. So sit tight and enjoy it. So I'm going to be introducing the course to you. And are you guys ready? Are you guys ready to become emotionally intelligent this year? Are you ready to add value to your life and to add value to others? Okay, so in this fast-paced and ever changing world, emotional intelligence is one of the skills everybody needs to have because the world is changing very fast. So many things are changing, so many technologies are changing, things are just rapidly changing. So one of the most important skills that everyone needs to have is emotional intelligence. If you don't have it, people will leave you behind. You would think that is magic. It's not magic. It's not miracle. It's just common sense. It's just emotional intelligence. You become more intelligent. That's what it means. It's very important in every aspect of our life. In our profession, it's very important. In your office, it's very important. In school, it's very important. In the academic world, it's very important. Anywhere you are, whether in the industry, wherever you find yourself, emotional intelligence is very important. If you're not emotionally intelligent, it will limit you in life. There are some conflicts you will face in life. If you're not emotionally intelligent, you cannot handle it. You cannot resolve that issue. So you have to be emotionally intelligent. This year, you're not going to remain the same. You're going to move further, you're going to move higher, you're going to make difference in your life and in the life of others. So by way of introduction, emotional intelligence is defined as the ability to perceive, to understand, regulate your emotions. And not just your emotions, to regulate others' emotions. According to Peter and Meyer in the early 90s, when they defined it, you have to perceive your emotion first. You have to be self-aware. That means self-awareness. You have to be self-aware. You have to know yourself. You have to know your emotions. You have to name your emotions. You have to identify your emotions. Do you know how many types of emotions we have? When you are feeling any kind of emotions, you have to know them. First of all, what is emotion? Emotional signal means feelings. How do you feel at time? How do you feel? Do you feel happy? Do you feel joyful? Do you feel sad? Do you have fear in your heart? Those are emotions. Sadness, disgust, depression. Those are emotions. Are you aware of your emotional states? Do you have self-control? Can you control your emotion? When you get there, that's when we know that, oh, you have arrived. The states where you know. So the first state is the ability for you to recognize your emotion. Recognize the emotional state you have. Be aware of yourself. Be aware of your emotions. That's the first state. Can you identify your emotions? Do you know your emotions? If you feel sad, do you know? If you're having fear in your heart, do you know? When you are joyful, do you know? When you are able to recognize your emotions, that's the first state of emotional intelligence. Can you recognize other people's emotions? Can you perceive it? If you see somebody reacting from far, can you identify the emotion the person is displaying? If you can identify your emotions and you can recognize them, you are good to go. The next phase is understanding that emotion. Do you understand what is going on in your life? Do you understand how you are feeling? Can you explain it to somebody? If you're feeling bad, can you tell somebody, see, I'm feeling bad. I don't like this feeling. Can you explain yourself to somebody? When you get to that state of understanding your person, when you have known your person and you understand yourself, you understand your feeling. When you feel bad, you know. When you feel happy, you know. When you feel good, you know. When you get to that point, that's the second phase of emotional intelligence. So you're not just understanding your own emotion. You have to understand other people's emotions. When you enter an office, you should be able to understand what is going on. Whether the people are happy with you, whether they are not happy with you, whether you can continue what you are doing in the office or whether you can walk out. Until you start understanding other people's emotions, that's when we say, okay, you have arrived. So the first one is to recognize the emotion. Second one is to understand your emotions. Can you control your emotions? When you understand your emotion, what do? You manage them. You manage your emotion. Can you manage your emotion? Can you control your emotions? We call it emotional control. Can you control your emotion? Or when you are angry, you just allow it to go haywire. You just get angry. You are angry today. Then you continue. You continue the anger. You get angry today. You allow it to stay for 1 month. You just keep getting angry, or you're angry with somebody. Instead of you, okay, after today, you forgive and you talk about it, you just keep that anger. You keep the anger. It will turn to trauma. You're only traumatizing yourself. When you keep anger for a very long time like that, you are traumatizing yourself. So know how to manage your emotion. Know how to manage that anger. Know how to manage the sadness. If you are grieving, can you stop grieving? We have stages of grieving. When you grieve, you're supposed to come out of it. The situation when you cannot come out of anger, or you cannot come out from grief, or you cannot come out from sadness is a problem. That means you already have emotional trauma. You have a challenge or a problem that you can't solve by yourself. You need help. If you cannot, anything you can't control, you need help. You need to consult another person to help you. If you keep getting angry over and over somebody, you keep getting angry. You should know how to manage emotions. You should know how to control your emotions. You should know how to control situations around you. Are you always pissed off? Are you always angry when situation comes up? That means you need therapy. You need help. If you can't control your emotions, you need help. If you cannot control the emotions around you, that means you are not emotionally intelligent. If you know how to manage your emotion, oh, I've laughed too much. I've been angry for a long time. What's this? What's causing this anger? Please, I want to stop. Can you manage your emotions properly? Can you effectively manage your emotions and navigate other people's own? Can you do that? Can you manage your emotions? Because emotions involves self-awareness, self-regulation, empathy, social skills, motivation. So first of all, you have to be aware of yourself. Self-awareness is very important. You have to be aware of your emotions. You have to be aware of where you are now. Can you control your thoughts? Can you regulate yourself? If something happens, do you just respond spontaneously or impulsively? Or you think about it? Do you give yourself time to think about situation before you answer? Or you just answer like that spontaneously? If you're answering spontaneously, it's very bad. If you are faced with a problem or a situation, you first of all take your time, think about it, think about the possible solutions. Then you choose one solution, choose the best out of the different solutions. So your thought life is very important. You have to think about everything before you answer in a split second. If it's something you have to give answer immediately, you have to do it in a split second. You have to think, if I respond like this, what will happen? How will this person feel? Is it the best way? Am I not talking well? You have to look at yourself, self-awareness. You screen yourself. Do I talk too much? Do I have self-control? You talk about it. Look at yourself vividly well. Then learn how to regulate your emotions. When you are faced with a situation, think about it before you give an answer. Even if you are confused, you can ask somebody, what do I do in this kind of situation? It means you are intelligent. It means you are mature. But when you just react like that, you may get into trouble. And you may give the wrong answer. And it may affect you. All of us work. Situations happen, problems happen. How do you handle it? How do you handle issues? Even in the family, when something happens, how do you handle it? Do you just react? Or you take your time to think about it? Think about the possible answers, possible solutions, and the best way to go about it. How do you answer people? Are you polite? This will bring us to effective communication. Maybe we'll do a course on effective communication so that we'll know how to effectively communicate with others. Because if you don't know how to effectively communicate with others, you cannot navigate other people's emotions. You'll worsen the situation. When you get to the office and your boss is very angry, how do you navigate your way? Can you handle angry people? How do you navigate your ways? So all those things are emotional control. Do you have empathy? Do you have compassion for people? Do you understand? Do you take your time to understand what people are talking before you respond? If you just respond and you don't understand what they are saying, you may give the wrong answer or you may worsen the situation. If the person is sad, there is a way you will respond. If the person is happy, there is a way you will respond. So you need time to think about it. You need to listen to the person, actively listen to the person before giving a response. You need to have compassion on that person. You need to put yourself in that person's position and know how the person is feeling. If the person is sad, okay, okay, she's sad, okay, my own is to make her happy now. Not worsen situation. So you need to be emotionally intelligent. You need to have empathy. You need to have social skills. Emotional intelligence, you need to have social skill, effective social skills. You need to know how to interact with people, how to talk to people, how to communicate effectively. Those are part of social skills. And it's all under emotional intelligence. So you need all these things in life. If you want to make it in life, you need emotional intelligence. It's very important. You should know how to motivate people. If people are sad, how do you motivate them for them to come out from that sadness or that mood? Can you motivate your kids? Can you motivate people around you? Or what you do is to cause chaos. Somebody is angry or somebody is grieving. Can you motivate that person? All these things are part of emotional intelligence. So if you don't know it, you learn it. learn social skills, learn how to motivate people, learn how to regulate your emotions. Know yourself, know your emotion pattern. If you are always angry, work on it. Go for anger management programs or courses. You can browse it. The internet is there for us, for we to browse. So don't just remain where you are. Move on. Move on. So emotional intelligence is very important. So we have different types of emotions. We have primary emotions and secondary emotions. The primary ones are sadness. What's causing the sadness? Is it grief, regret, hurt, rejection, discouragement, depression? So you should know what is causing the sadness, so you know how to handle it and manage it. So when you are sad, what is making you sad? Did they disappoint you? Are you disrespected? Are you depressed? Are you grieving over a loss or a loved one? Are you going through hurtful situations? Are you going through regrets? You should know what is causing it so that you know how to manage that situation. The next one is disgust. What is making you feel that way? The one is hatred, disinterest, disapproval, repulsion. All those things will make you disgust something. The next one is anger. What's making you have that anger? Irritation, frustration can lead to anger. Insults can lead to anger. Bitterness, when you're always bitter, it can lead to anger. Mock, when somebody mock you, violation, jealousy. When you're offended and provoked, it can lead to anger. The next one is anticipation. Include interest, vigilance, excitement, impatience, expectation. It can lead to anticipation. Next one is joy. What's making you joyful? Are you happy? Pleasure, triumph, satisfaction, contentment, serenity. All those things gives you joy. When you are satisfied, you'll be joyful. When you are contented with what you have, you'll be joyful. When you are happy, you'll be joyful. Next one is fear. What's making you to fear? Terror, caution, worry, anxiety, stress, nervous breakdown. All those things can cause fear. So if you have fear in your heart or you're afraid of something, what's making you afraid? You need to know them. You need to identify your emotion. Why am I feeling this way? What is causing it? If you identify it, you can regulate it and you can manage it. So it's not just knowing it. You have to know it first. You have to identify your emotions so that you can manage it properly. If you don't identify your emotion, what's causing your issue, you cannot solve that issue correctly. Next one is surprise. Why is surprise? Amazement, shock, amusement, wonder, disbelief. All those things can make you to be surprised. Next one is trust. Are you having trust issue? Are you having safety issues? Hopeful, secure, supported, comfortable, released. All those things can make you trust, can encourage you, can make you trust someone. So you need to know your emotional pattern so that you know how to regulate and manage it effectively. And you should also know the other person, the person around you. You should also know their emotions so that you'll be able to regulate and manage it. If you don't know these things, My sister, you will not go far. It's a very important skill. For you to go far in life, you should have emotional intelligence skill so that you know how to navigate your way out from every issue, out from every situation and problem. Now, I'm going to be talking about emotional regulation techniques. When you're emotional, how do you regulate it? Do you just leave it like that? How do you regulate when you are sad? How do you regulate it? I'm going to be giving you some emotional regulation technique, how to help yourself when you are over emotional or you're emotional. Number one, deep breathing. Deep breathing exercise involves taking slow, deep breaths to calm the nerves, the nervous system, and reduce stress. So when you're stressed up, just sit down and take a deep breath. Calm your nerves. Okay? Calm yourself down. Take a deep breath. Calm yourself. One common deep breath technique is a 4-7-8 method, where you inhale for 4 seconds and you hold that your breath for 7 seconds and you exhale for 8 seconds. So can we do it? You inhale. So let's inhale. And you out. And you exhale. When you take a deep breath and you expel it out, you'll see your brain will relax. It's a way of calming your nerves. It's a way of calming your central nervous system. It's a way of calming yourself. So anytime you find yourself in a very distressed state, just take a deep breath and relax. Take a deep breath and relax. Do the 4-7-8 method. Okay? You will see your brain coming back alive. You'll find yourself refreshed and thinking straight. The next method is mindfulness meditation. Mindfulness meditation encourages individuals to focus on the present moments without judgments. So just focus on the present thing that is happening. Forget about the past, what has happened before. Focus on the present. Meditate on the present. Okay, what's happening now? Okay, how do I handle this situation? How do I control these emotions around me? So focus on the present things. Stop referring to the past. The past has passed. It promotes self-awareness. Okay, which state am I now? Where am I now? So focus on the present. Control your thoughts. Don't allow your thoughts to control you. You can change even worse situation to right situation by your thoughts, how you think. And if they say somebody died, okay, life happens. Life happens. You have to go on. You don't have to remain in that state. You have to go on. Okay? It promotes self-awareness and emotional regulation by training the mind. You have to train your mind. You have to train your mind to observe your thoughts. You have to think about whatever you want to do, whatever action you want to do. You think about the consequences, you think about the solutions, and you choose the best one. Emotions without reacting. You have to think about your emotions. You have to choose your battles. Choose your battle, not everything you respond to. You have to think about what you respond to. You can decide not to talk. If something happens, you can decide not to talk. Before you talk, you think about what you want to say. This thing I'm going to say, is it going to hurt this person? Is it going to worsen the situation? You have to be mindful of what you say. You have to be mindful of what you do. should filter your thoughts. Any negative thoughts, try and remove it from your mind and embrace the positive ones. You have to train your mind. I know it's not easy. Maybe for a very long time, if you're having negative thought and negative thoughts, you have to train your mind to decide, say this negative thought will destroy me. Because negative energy will release negative hormones. But when negative hormones are not good to your health, it's going to affect your health all round, all your system. Negative thoughts is going to affect it because they release negative hormones that will affect your heart, your eye, your body, your weight, everything. So you need to think about your thoughts. Anything that is stressing you, please shift it and tell that thing, please wait. My thoughts is very important. Your thought life is very important. Choose your battles wisely. Anything that is not necessary, don't give attention to it. Anything that is going to destroy you, please don't give attention to it. Okay? I hope I'm making sense. So another method is progressive muscle relaxation. Relax your muscles. When you relax your muscle, it will relieve you of stress, to relieve you of anxiety. It will promote emotional calmness. So relax your muscles. Relax your muscle. Work on your mind. Work on your body. Take a good sleep, a good massage. Okay? Visit the spa. If you have money, go to the spa. Let them massage you. Give you a good massage so you relax. Massage your brain, your head. Okay? Treat yourself fairly. Treat yourself. Take a good look at yourself. Take good care of yourself. Make yourself feel happy. Take yourself out. Relax yourself. Okay? Those are one of the techniques of emotional regulation. You need to know how to regulate yourself, your emotions. Another way is by journaling. Journaling means writing down your emotions. Write down how you feel. If you're feeling sad, write it. Write a story. When you're feeling sad, write it down. If you're feeling happy, write it down. Journalize it. You can use a notebook to journalize. You can use your internet or your phone to journalize. You can use that app to journalize. Write down how you are feeling. Set a regular schedule of journaling. If it's 1 hour a day or 30 minutes, or just take a break, get your jotter, write down how you are feeling. So that you know if you're making progress. If you're not writing down, you will not know. So when you set a regular schedule, you establish a routine for journaling. It can be daily, it can be weekly. You will see improvement. So by the time you journal, I was sad today, look at what happened tomorrow. I'm happy. Thank God I've left. The sadness has gone. This is what happened. Oh God, I give you all the glory. Be grateful. Do a free writing. Not necessarily be a serious writing. Just a freestyle. Just freestyle. It is your notebook. It is your book. So freestyle and write. Don't bother yourself about the grammar. Don't bother yourself about so many things. You don't know how to speak English. And so what? Is it the English that made you? I mean, you made the English. I don't understand. Just freestyle yourself. Live your life freely. Don't allow somebody to be stressing you. Don't bother yourself about the grammar structure. Just let your thoughts flow. The next one is describe your emotions. We are writing, describe your emotions. What is the emotion I'm feeling now? Describe it, explain it. What triggered it? What caused the emotion? So that you know how to stop it, you know how to control it, you know how to regulate it. They say a problem is a problem half solved. So when you don't know the emotion you are feeling, somebody asks you, what is wrong? You don't know how to explain yourself. It's a problem. When somebody asks you, what is wrong? Explain yourself. Say, I'm sad. Why are you sad? Somebody beats me. What is why we are shutting down our children? It's not good. If you are crying, don't start asking them, and why are you crying? And if you ask them, why are you crying? You say, I'm crying because of the pain. You beat them. So they are passing through pain. They are crying because of the pain. So have compassion, have empathy. So now allow people to express it. Start allowing your children to express themselves. Allow them to express how they feel. And tell them this is the emotion. This is a negative emotion. You're not supposed to feel this way for long. Tell them you're sorry. Move on. Or find a solution to that problem. And move on. When you identify the emotion, it's easier. Then you reflect on the reactions. Reflect on the answers. Reflect whether you took a right decision or not. Practice gratitude. Always be grateful for what happened yesterday, where you are today. Oh, thank God. My last year is not the same as my this year. I have moved. I have advanced. I have learned, unlearned, relearned. I have left some things behind me. I cannot go back to those things. You have to move on. You have to go forward. Don't allow those triggers, those things that trigger you to feel bad, to continue to trigger you to feel bad. No. There are some things you need to drop. Anything that is making you uncomfortable, you need to drop them. Anything that is traumatizing you, you need to drop it. You need to resolve that issue. Set emotional goals for yourself. You might aim to improve it. When you set emotional goals, oh, I don't want to be sad always. I don't want to be angry always. Set those kind of goals so that when you improve, you will know. By the time you get angry today, tomorrow you're not tomorrow you are not angry. Oh, you say, is this me? That means I can manage my anger situation. I can manage my emotions now. You will know you are improving. By the time for 1 week you didn't get angry, you say, oh, okay, kudos. For 1 week you didn't flog your children, you say, I have improved. For 1 month you didn't flog them. Oh, you see the improvement, and you see the importance of journaling. If you don't journal, you will not know. You will not know that you are making progress. When you keep shouting every day, and maybe the next day you didn't shout, 1 week you didn't shout, 2 days, 1 year you have not shouted, you have made a lot of progress. You will go back to your book and see the last day you shouted, and you give yourself kudos. You'll be happy with yourself. So journaling is very important. Journalize it where you are now, so that you know where you are coming from. What you have learned. Okay, what did I learn today? I learned emotional intelligence. Look at what I learned. I learned the different emotions. I can name my emotions now. I can regulate my emotions now. I can manage my emotions now. I can manage other people's emotions now. I can navigate other people's emotions now. Because you have learned it. If you didn't learn it, okay, if you didn't enter this class, okay, if I have not done the class, will I learn it? No, I will still be my old self. So you need to move on. Anyhow I want to move on in this life, you need to keep moving and make progress. I want to meet you up there. You need to know how to express yourself. You need to know how to have self-compassion. You need to know how to have empathy for others. So if you cannot manage your emotions, you need to seek professional help. You need to seek professional guidance. Don't just stay like that. Ask questions. Anytime you find yourself stuck, I don't know how to manage your emotions, seek professional help. Okay? I hope this helps. And I hope somebody has gained something. Somebody has learned something, and somebody has gained something. Next week, we'll be having our Q&A session. Please go through it again and prepare your questions so that you can express yourself better. Express your emotions. Learn how to talk. Some people don't know how to talk. Some people cannot express themselves. You don't know how you feel. So go on. At every state, you should be able to express yourself. You should be able to name your emotions. You should be able to identify your emotions. You should be able to regulate it and manage it. And you should be able to regulate other people's emotions. You should be able to pick your battles, choose your battles. Don't be fighting randomly. Don't fight everybody that comes your way. So as I conclude, I want to let you know that emotional intelligence is very important for personal growth and professional growth. Is very necessary. From self-awareness to self-regulation to empathy to social skills, the component of emotional intelligence is collectively contributes to a well-rounded society, a well-rounded and emotional resilience individual. So as the society continues to emphasize the importance of emotional intelligence in various domains, cultivating and nurturing this skill becomes integral to fostering a more harmonious and successful world. So you see, if everybody is emotionally intelligent, the world will be a better place. I hope you learn and I hope you apply it. Thank you very much. See you next time. See you in the next class. Bye bye.